Welcome for you all at the beginning of this class. Wishing you happy time. We are going to speak today about effective classroom management. At this class, we'll talk about effective classroom management, particularly skillful management. Before starting with skillful management, we will go back to what explained at the first two classes regarding management concept and its 7 elements. Quickly review the 7 elements: planning, organizing, coordinating, and orientation, containing leadership and assessment, with interaction between them, which we call it communication. What do we mean by effective learning? Since learning is the main part of educational process and its goals, effective learning is learning with useful meaning or valuable learning or meaningful learning. What are the features of effective learning? Learning the proper and fit of the mental features for students, caring about their abilities and strengths as individuals. Learning is connected student physical, mental, social, psychological, spiritual needs. Learning meets the student's needs and proper with the growing features is meaningful learning. Learning based on close experience for students' reality, the learning is more efficient, sustainable, less forgetting, faster occurring. Learning is leading to learning skills, trends, viable information at the future and the possibility to use at the student's life professionally. Learning leads to enhance the creative thinking to the student. Learning described with flexibility, expand and opening to be mentally and behavioral flexible. Learning makes of the students is the center of teaching and learning process and its core. Learning strengthens the cooperation between students and continuously develops. Learning continues with life and did not stop with chronic and places limit at the permanent and continuous change age. Learning deals with student complementary and balanced at the physical, mental, psychological, social, and spiritual sides without overcoming of one growing side on the other. Learning, which is measurable and assessable to stop on its degree and extent. Learning is bridging the gap between theory and implementation. Learning is enhancing the provoking motivation of the student to learn. Also, we previously talked about organization, physical environment for teaching and learning, and social and psychological atmosphere. Now, we'll talk about effective classroom features. What are the effective classroom meaningful features? Management that contributed to make learning possible inside classroom and directed to serve learners to reach their desired goals. Management providing atmosphere full of disciplines based on interaction and understanding between the teacher and students on hand and the students themselves on other hand, which we call interaction. Management, which training the students to be self-disciplined, to conscious adaptation of the social environment, so he disciplines his behavior and respects others' freedom and benefits. Management enhance the student's self-confidence and trust others so he can cooperate with his teacher and his surrounding society. Management make each individual at the classroom feels that he has an important role to do and appreciate. Management is contributing on executing teaching and learning process in the classroom at comfortable atmosphere where the students feel warm, friendship, and tranquility, and the teacher's place to his students' participation. Management, which is increase the students' opportunity of learning and reduce the undesired behavior. Management forces the unrest potential resources not allowed to occur by setting procedures, rules, and borders, direct and indirect instructions. Management, which is managed by academically behavioral qualified school management, commit who desired of learning career. Management provided good physical environment at the classroom and encouraging the creation and innovation. Management contributed to gather educational situation between theory and implementation and bridge the gap between them. Management, which take into account the individual differences between learners physically and psychologically. Management, aware all official features for educational situation, systems, instruction, and laws. Now, we'll move to the meaning of managing classroom skillfully. How shall the teacher manage his classroom skillfully? This activity is very important for every teacher. Here, a short story or a scene you are called to notice very well in order to know what the writer means. Did you try to observe a group of children playing together at the garden or street? When the children are playing, you will observe that there is a child demonstrate the game and issue orders for remaining children, and they obey his orders. If child commit mistake, the child who is playing the role of the governor will beat him on his head. If you flash back to reality them, you will extract that the children at the above story embody the real image of teacher and the classroom. The teacher issuing orders and punish the students who commit mistake. I think everyone has small children. Maybe notice this note, or maybe passed with him like this story. If the teacher observes children when they are playing at home and school, he will find that there are imagery ritual for playing the children followed, and here is an example. We would like to indicate the teacher's ability to discipline the class and manage it skillfully, the main reason of teacher peeve and frustration. The control and demonstration of individual time management and available resources is considered one of the main human skills, not only at educational field, but any other field. In education, the ability to use time skillfully to gain the children support and using the available resources effectively is from the teacher's competences. To enhance classroom management, we should use time properly through the following two principles. First, from the first, classroom management basis to ensure that students are busy on their duties and class activities. Two, there are many ways to reach this case where children are busy at their class duties. If you didn't busy the children, they will busy you. Take care about this note. If you didn't busy the children, the children busy you. To help the teacher of how to configure effective classroom management, below are some activities may show that. 1. Remember your old teachers and write description for good one and description for bad. What did you like at the first? What did you not like at the other? All of us have passed this thing. We all remember our teachers. We all in our side conversation sit to each other and say, do you remember our teacher A or our teacher B? Did you remember what he was doing in the beginning of the class? Did you remember what he was beginning at the end of the class? Did you remember what he was doing when the teacher comes to the class? Did you remember what he was doing when a parent can come to class? How was he doing? And if I, in place of this teacher, what I will do? We all in our side conversation remember these actions, and sometimes laughing, sometimes feel sorrow, sometimes feel in bad case, especially if the teacher give us a bad impression about these cases. Now, review the syllabus including homework on pages 42, 43, 44, and review answers on my email drmoj66@yahoo.com. These letters are very near to each other. There are no distance here. Let me write it again without distances. Thank you all. Wish you a happy time seeing you again.